From the people who brought you Grand Theft Oil, Angry Kurds, and Gaddafi's Final Fantasy, it's the new game from No-Fly Nintendo, Middle Eastern World of Warcraft. There's only one way to restore peace in the Middle East. All-out warfare. Your country needs you. Their country needs you. The oil companies need you. Bring democracy, or at least a very reasonable facsimile, to this embattled, very rich country. Use the pretense of a UN peacekeeping mission to send in tens of thousands of ground troops, just like you did so effectively in Iraq and Afghanistan. Middle Eastern World of Warcraft. Freedom and democracy sold separately.
It's good news, Lee. Someone dropped the bomb somewhere, contaminating atmosphere and flattening the sky. It's good news, Lee. Someone found a way to give the rotting air the will to live, go on and never die. It's good news, Lee. It's good news, Lee. It's good news, Lee.
Welcome to Good News Week, and the big news? Praise him, praise him, praise Allah! Al-Qaeda has launched a glossy women's magazine that mixes beauty and fashion tips with advice on suicide bombings, which makes taking out a subscription a bit foolish. This is one magazine you don't want home delivered. It's for the girl who likes to go out on the town with a bang! Although once you've blown yourself up for Allah, there's only so much you can disguise with foundation. Dubbed Jihad Cosmo, the front cover features the barrel of a machine gun next to the picture of a woman in a veil. Or it could be a man in a veil. It's always a little hard to tell. The beauty column instructs women to stay indoors with their faces covered to keep a clear complexion. It's right next to the section on vitamin D deficiency and living with rickets. There are fashion tips such as how to look good even when no one can see you. And 5 things he doesn't know about you, such as what you look like. And every month, you can write to Ask a Suicide Bomber, but for some reason, he never replies. There's even a sealed section where ladies can discover the delights of finding their jihad spot. Al-Shamirka also offers great tips to women who want to pursue interests outside the home, get an education, or see the world. Don't. An American inventor has developed something the world has been crying out for. A bra that springs off the clap of a hand. Great, they invent a new bra clasp, and it's even harder to do one-handed. Unfortunately, for a lot of men, the bra has a fundamental flaw. You still have to actually talk to a woman and convince her to wear it. Online, you can find out how to build one yourself. So you could make an automatic bra with a 27-step process, 30 components and a circuit board, or you could find a girlfriend. Sadly, there have been some teething problems. On the first test, the bra sprang open, the breasts slapped together, and the bra relocked, squashing the test bosom like 2 turtles trapped under a hammock. The clap is basically a sharp, abrupt sound of skin on skin. A girl could slap you in the face and take her own bra off. High-fiving your mates after kicking a goal could really mess up the cheerleaders. And kindergarten teachers could get a little saucy, especially if you're happy, and you know it. And that's the good news. Thank you, good evening. Tonight in a no-holds-barred Texas death match, the sparkling assassin Claire Hooper. From the National Drive show on Nova, before the game on Network 10, and some of the finest television commercials starring a big, red, puffy bloke, the man of the people, Ryan Fitzgerald. And coming to the Melbourne Town Hall this Thursday with his new show, Happy to be Out of the House, the good father, Dave O'Neill. And they're taking no chances with the human power tool, Mikey Robbins. Coming to the Athenaeum next week with Charming and Alarming, then heading to Queensland in May and June, the deceptively evil Kitty Flanagan. And also heading to the Sunshine State this week with shows from Bundaberg to Cairns, then Sydney State Theatre in April with Something Smells Funny, the Scallywag, Jimoin. Jim, Something Smells Funny, your new show?
Yes.
You've been doing that for long?
I started it last Edinburgh. Yes, it came from my wife. If there's a bad smell, she blames me, which is not fair, it's not always me. Although I was on a plane recently and there's a bad smell, and I put the blanket, you know when you do that, I did that there where you put the T-shirt, and then the guy next to me, he smelled it, and he put the T-shirt up over his nose, and he saw me with the and he gave me the bad smell nod, know that? I did it back to him too, I will. But that time it was me.
My mum's got a very specific nose, actually. She always walks into a room and goes like this. Who had popcorn? It's very odd. No one's ever had popcorn either, by the way. It's not like we all sit around the house eating popcorn. She just... I think she might have a bit up her nose. Starting to wonder.
My father, he walks in the room and goes, who dropped their guts?
Maybe that's what my mum means. Maybe it's a euphemism that I didn't know about. Maybe it's like, who cut the cheese? Who had popcorn?
My mother is obsessed with who's gay at the moment. And she just can't pick it.
Oh, really?
They just can't, like, they could be clad in leather, ass colour of their trousers, no idea. I would go, he's gay, no. How did you know? It's my father.
My dad's curious.
Is he bi-curious or just
No,
curious?
he's just curious about what the other thing is. He doesn't know what... Because it's always gay, bi-curious, and Dad wants to know what curious is.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he keeps ringing that 1-800 number. And I said, Dad, you can't do it, mate. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah. My dad was a scout leader, so he
was very curious?
He's in prison now.
No.
I'm quite obsessed with smell at the moment because I got a kitten.
Oh. A kitten?
I did, I got a kitten.
Kitty got a kitty.
And the hardest bit about it was I had to get a boyfriend first because you can't be my age and get a kitten without a boyfriend because people will judge you. And, especially with this hair, crazy cat lady.
Don't have the cat tray inside the house, do you have that? Because your boyfriend ended up using that, so...
I think my nephews were quite keen on using it.
The honest thing is that our cat, after years of being an outdoor cat, became an indoor cat, so we had to put a tray in it. And I discovered very quickly after we moved in that if the cat was halfway through its business and I came in and locked eyes with it, every muscle in its body froze. And I could just keep it hovering there for about 10 minutes. Problem was, about 2 weeks later, I was on the toilet. Works both ways.
You having fun on Adam's show?
Adam Hill Show, yeah.
Adam Hill Show?
I'm the live cost guy.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
It's been fun. When I get out of the house, I'm doing a show called Happy to be Out of the House, so I'm just happy to get out of my house because I've got 3 children, so I'm happy to be anywhere.
And whose are they?
No, they're my kids.
Oh, okay.
But one of them's a little bit, looks like you, but anyway, no, they're...
About the same height.
Yeah, about the same. No, they're 7, 4 and 2. They're in the car, so we should keep it quick, actually.
And Ryan, good to have you back with us.
Yeah, I've got a kid too, which is pretty scary for everyone out there. We just went bed shopping and got his first racing car bed, his novelty bed.
Do you know kids don't leave home these days? They stay till they're 20, till they're 30.
Yeah.
Make him have that car bed when he starts bringing home girls because he won't be able to get any action in that bed.
Yeah.
And he'll have to leave home to get action.
Well, I've been sleeping in it just to get some action, so it's awesome. It's awesome, eh? Hey, honey, there's another flat tyre in Huey's room. Come and pump it up.
Hang on. Huey's your son, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, good, okay. Just wondered.
I reckon when I were a younger woman, I would love to get taken home to a racing car bed.
Really?
Yeah.
What would be the turn-off point? Because I've got 2 boys. Would it be a Thomas the Tank Engine Doona? Will that put you off? Postman Pat Pillow?
Postman Pat Pillow would be
Postman Pat Pillow.
pretty, especially when you're biting into it. It'd be...
I don't think we've ever had a show that's gone so wrong so quickly. Our first combat is what's the story? Team versus team. Most complete answer takes the points. Players, on your knees.
What?
There, what's this? Oh, what's that about? It crazy good times, for sure. What's going on there?
Apparently there's another royal wedding, because we haven't had one. When was the last one? Oh, that didn't work out so well, did it?
Charlie and Di.
Oh, Camilla was the...
That worked out fine.
They were in a horse-drawn carriage. I remember it. No, that was Camilla.
Yeah, she was like the front. I mean, seriously, Camilla, why the long face?
Can we not, please? We're better than that, aren't we?
No, not really.
What's the story about?
Okay, these are certain items that have been withdrawn, I believe, from sale leading up to the royal nuptials. I just like saying nuptials because it sounds dirty, but it's not. Nuptials. The most obvious one was the commemorative mug that didn't have William on it. It had the other guy's son. Yeah, the other guy's son.
I looked into it and I reckon it might have just been a scam.
That sick bag was real, though. That you could definitely purchase it, because I interviewed the woman who made them in England on the radio. Lydia, her name was.
Lydia Leith?
Lydia Leith, that's right. And she's also bringing out a Michael Bublé one, too, which is...
what does it say?
All his concerts.
The little nitty people...
the little nitty people, I like...
The little nitty people aren't available for sale. It's a free knitting pattern that you can download, apparently. Yeah, so you can download the knitting pattern and you can nitty up your own little two. And then when it's playing on the television, you can have it happening right in front of you as well. Oh, thank you.
20 years from now, will you be able to knit a little black Mercedes in a little tunnel in Paris?
Oh, too soon. Too soon.
Whenever Prince Charles and Diana got married, they raided an IRA pub in Ireland, one of the most notorious IRA pubs, and walked in and they were all watching the royal wedding, just full into it. And one of the policemen says, "How's it going?" And the guy turns around and he says, "A disaster, the bomb should have gone off 10 minutes ago."
I'll give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They do have it. Only 1 month till Prince William and Kate Middleton tie the knot, and the souvenirs keep coming. Knitting patterns, tea bags, coffee mugs, and for those who've had a gutful, the unofficial royal wedding sick bag. That's it. William and Kate themselves aren't nauseating, but as the royal procession comes down the aisle and their huge inbred facial features become apparent, the urge to purge will be almost unavoidable. Of course, the wedding sick bag isn't a new idea. Diana used one repeatedly on her honeymoon. The last time anyone chucked up something at a royal wedding, it was Camilla, with the bouquet after mistaking it for a delicious clod of thistles. We're better than that.
Oh, right. I know, it's fine now.
So after one Republican round of Good News Week, the Hooper team are on 5 points, the Robbins team 10 points. Coming up, something soft and purple. During the break, as we decided the bomb threat was a hoax, the teams were given 6 clues to one strange but true story. We have a noble creature. It's the Gimpy Mardi Gras float.
Just call me Camilla. Oh, don't shoot me.
Someone get the screen.
We also have beverage holders.
Oh.
Holders of beverages.
Oh, wow, I feel like I'm cocktail. Hey, you're Tom Cruise.
We have hygiene.
I'm a chicken. Now look, I'm a turkey.
I'm sorry, Kitty, you are far too intelligent a comedian to do stupid animal impressions.
He's counting to 5. We also have Mixology?
I have a blender, which is the utensil to make the most masculine drink of all time, the Midori Illusion.
Okay, we've got the mixology. A display?
What is that?
Yeah, chuck it over here, we'll blend that.
Go on.
Go on.
Clap at your hands because it... Ooh.
Oh my God, anyway, let's chuck it in and we'll see what happens here.
Normally you take the skin off, I believe.
No, hang on.
We need some...
We need some water. That's awesome.
No, I can't.
Now, you're a Boost chef. That'll be $9.50, thanks.
We also have this.
Yes, I have to introduce stars of the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. I won the Barry Award last year. It's Sammy J and Randy.
Sammy J and Randy.
Yeah. Wait, do you want a smoothie there, Randy? We're prepared.
Oh, yeah, I'd love some. Custard apple smoothie. Mmm!
Hey, Randy, these look like your eyes.
Are you boys on the Melbourne Comedy
Yeah, we're
Festival
back
yet?
in Melbourne. We've got a new show called Bin Night.
Yep.
Just been doing it in Adelaide. Good times.
Great times in Adelaide.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Big parties.
What parties were there?
Lots of parties.
Didn't tell me about the parties. What were the...
I didn't invite you to the parties. They
Okay.
were big parties, you know, so...
Did you do the sex at the parties?
I did do the sex at the parties, yes.
Why didn't you call me at the... You
What?
told me you were going to call me if you did the sex at the party.
I'm not going to call... See, this is why you don't get invited to the parties.
Okay.
Adelaide, Fat Cat's from Adelaide. He lives in Adelaide.
Yeah.
So maybe Randy hung out with Fat Cat, another... I'd hate to break another puppet, you know. What?
He doesn't know the word puppet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Tread very carefully there.
And he doesn't have any ears either.
And I've noticed, even though he hasn't invited you to the sex parties, you haven't invited him to your new DVD.
This is true, yeah. I made that
the
DVD.
young fella on this?
You were in Papua New Guinea then,
You
weren't you?
didn't tell me you made a DVD.
Filmed the whole thing. You were overseas drinking cocktails.
Oh, fair enough.
And I've seen the DVD you made with Fat Cat. That's pretty...
That's selling much better as well, I guess.
Can you give us a clue then, fellas?
Okay, Randy, what do you got?
Syphilis.
No, for the clue.
Well, you go first.
Okay,
You start it. You start it.
It's your time. You got the horn, so why don't you blow it?
Why don't you blow it?
You are fine. You're filthy cute, baby, you know it. You know it.
You know it.
Yeah, you know
Come on, cream.
Get on top.
Cream.
You will cop.
Cream.
Don't you stop. Cream shaboogie boo.
Sammy J and Randy, ladies and gentlemen, go wild! More of that milky goodness at the end of the show. Now our stars go to the strange place in Newsflash. All set?
Yes.
Police arrested a burglar in Oregon after he called them from the house he'd just broken into. Why did he do this?
Was there a home invasion while he was in there? Would that freak you out? A home invasion?
Yes.
Were they
No, I think the person, he broke into the house to have a shower, and then the person came home and he pooed his pants and rang the cops and said, "I'm sorry, but I shouldn't have done this." And then you can actually hear on the other end the woman in the house going, "Who are you?" And he goes, "My name's David, I just broke into your house." She said, "Well, I'm going to call the cops." And he said, "Don't worry, I already have."
He has it with more information than we've ever had before. That was great.
He works in radio. That's her bread and butter.
He
that
did
sort
it.
of stuff.
It's just break into random houses to have showers regularly.
I've seen you having a shower on the Big Brother house too. We've all seen you, remember
Yeah,
that?
Dave, let's not bring that one up, please, mate.
I'm sorry, Fitzy. Once you've been on the Big Brother house, the rest of the world has, for at least a decade afterwards, has the right to bring it up and embarrass the living
See,
Christ.
the first day I went in Starkers, unfortunately no one else did, so I was the only one in there. And as a bloke, we all know that, you know, first impressions are always good, Jim, you'd know this. So
There was a bit of shrinkage, wasn't there?
well,
You took all the creases out of it, really.
That was the last time I went in the shower naked,
Yes.
Paul.
Right.
Fits you to the diary room.
Yeah. Anyone at Boost Juice that can give me a job, please.
Oh, yeah, right. We're having a banana smoothie from you now.
In North Carolina, a man who robbed a Walmart at gunpoint was apprehended by police a few hours later. How did they catch him so quickly?
Oh, he came back to get the $2 on his trolley.
It's a bit like that. Didn't he work at the same
there.
Walmart?
Did he work
He
there?
worked there, and unfortunately, I think, he was the one that greeted everyone as they came into Walmart.
Was he old? Was he an old guy?
Yeah,
The greeters are all old, aren't they?
And he still had the stocking over his head.
Yes, he put on disguise, came back with a gun. But people recognised him, of course.
Did people recognise him because there was no one there to greet them? And wait a minute, I haven't been greeted.
Did he have a
I'm not
hanky?
quite sure what his disguise was. He put on a disguise and came back with a gun.
You ever see somebody with a pair of tights over their head and they have their face squashed? They have that look like something smells funny. And you're always thinking, well, where'd you get the tights from?
Oh, this is the last one, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
A 13-year-old American boy has started a business selling products that smell of pizza, leather, dust and bacon. What are these products?
I believe they might be...
Pizza, leather, dust and bacon.
I like how your mind works.
I think colognes. Colognes?
Yes, their smell's good on you.
Air fresheners.
I think it
Well,
might be...
yes, along those
So they're
lines.
home fresheners.
Yes, I suppose you could take them camping as well if you felt so inclined.
Because if you're a 13-year-old boy, there's only one thing you're doing in your room, and you do want to smell to cover that. So when
Come on, let's lift it to the dizzy heights of wonderment that we used to.
when your mum
assail.
walks in and goes, "What have you been doing?" "Oh, making pizza. Excellent." I think...
Geez, you make a lot of pizza, son.
Well, you haven't got an answer to this one. Does anyone know?
Is it a car freshener like those
deodorant.
pine trees?
No.
Look,
No.
Okay, we've run out of things that smell.
Scented candles.
Is it a candle?
Yes. 5 points. Thank you very much.
Sorry. A 13-year-old boy is making scented candles.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, but they smell like bacon.
With masculine smells because he was pissed off with his sister's girly candles that she was making. He started ridiculing them and then came up with this concept of what he calls man cans. The Hoopers now, ladies and gentlemen, on 25 points. The Robinses, 15. Coming up, the clash of the Titans. The clash of the Titans. This is Clash of the Titans. Dave O'Neill, Kitty Flanagan, you're up.
Come on, Dave. Feeling confident. Yeah.
These two Titans will face each other on the field of general knowledge.
Oh, well.
And remember, your names are your buzzers. Let's check them out now.
What? Your name's on your buzzer.
Your names are your buzzers.
Your names are your buzzer.
Your names are your buzzers.
I was looking for my buzzer.
Let's check them out now.
Well, I'm freaking out a bit because... No, because I've got a daughter called Kitty, so it's a bit... Go to bed! You're up too late. So I think it's going to be, who's your daddy, Kitty? Yeah.
All right.
I can change it. If that offends you, I can change it.
No, would you like to do that?
I'll just change it to Dave. then.
No, that's all right.
No, I think...
Was your father the only scoutmaster in the family?
We inherited some...
Okay, so what's your buzzer going to be?
Who's your daddy, Kitty? I'm very confident with...
It's not something you should say to your daughter.
Oh, yeah, I know, but anyway, good.
Kitty, would you like to try your buzzer?
What's your buzzer, anyway?
Can I use your name? Because I think it would get your attention if I went, Paul!
Yes. I like what you think. Okay, here we go. Who is the Premier of Victoria?
Who's your daddy, Kitty? It works!
I think you're right. This is going to get awkward.
It's just grubby.
It's Big Ted Value.
Thank you very much. He does have it.
I should know that. as my father said, he's not a bad bloke for a Liberal.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Did your dad meet him in Scouts?
Yeah, it was...
Did he used to say, "Who's your daddy?" To your daddy?
Which band from Athens, Georgia?
Who's your daddy, Paul? There's only two bands...
Paul! His buzzer's broken.
There's only two bands that came out of Athens, Georgia. That's the B-52s, but they've BREM.
Thank you very much. Yes. A see-through dress recently sold for $125,000 in the UK.
Who's your
Who was
daddy?
the most famous model?
Who's your daddy?
Paul!
Who's your daddy, Kitty?
Paul!
How's your...
Kate Middleton's dress.
How are you throwing your voice over...
Stop banging.
Okay. A number of times I've had to say that to someone. Come on, sweetie.
Oh, no! I'm sorry! Oh, so it's clever when he does the double on time.
Yes, it is clever. Yeah, sorry, I missed you there.
Kate Middleton's
Kate Middleton,
dress.
that's right. She's got it, ladies and gentlemen, for a... Which professor is the chief advisor on climate change to the federal government?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Professor Julie Sumner Miller, glass and a half of chocolate.
That was stupid Professor Plum. The nutty professor. The professor from Gilligan's Island.
We're getting close.
It's Ross Garno.
Ross Garno.
Professor Garno!
Actress Katie Holmes is in trouble for giving her daughter Suri a controversial type of lolly.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your dad? Who's your daddy, Kitty?
Tom Cruise.
It was something. It was like, was it chewing gum? Or was it? Was it?
Gummy penis.
No, it was chewing gum. Was
Gummy penis?
No, it was
Thank you very much. Kitty Flanagan got it.
I thought it was L. Ron Hubba Bubba, but anyway. You know, when I was sick, I broke my back a while ago, and one of my friend's mums came around and gave me some of those gummy penises, but they were also in the bag with gummy breasts, and I ate the breasts first, and then the penis was sitting there, and I thought, well, no one's looking. It's like prison. The rules change. They were all right, the gummy penises.
In which species would you find the breeds African blackhead, Armenian semi-coarse, and Welsh mountain badger-faced?
Who's your mate?
Bogans. They're all breeds of bogan.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They're all my ex-girlfriends, so...
Kitty.
Yes.
I think they might be pussycats.
Paul.
Yes.
Cats.
Where did you get this information from?
Can I phone a friend?
Phone a friend.
Hello, Fitzy, you there?
I think he might have already got it.
No. Pussycat.
No, no one's got it.
Okay.
Right, Jinga, no one's got it.
Sheep.
Pony.
Thank you very much, Dave O'Neill has it. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave O'Neill, Kitty Flanagan, Clash of the Titans. According to new research from the UK, sheep aren't as stupid as previously thought. In fact, when it comes to intelligence, sheep have really raised the bar. Neuroscientists at Cambridge University found that sheep have advanced learning capabilities, make executive decisions, and can recognise and recall human faces, which is why farmers always tell you it's best to approach them from behind. In most tests, the sheep performed at a similar level to monkeys, although they didn't do as well in the tree climbing and banana peeling sections. Sheep are so intelligent, there's not a single one on Facebook. In fact, the only dumb thing they've ever done is be delicious.
Yeah. Yum, yum.
Oh, over there now. 36 fine points, ladies and gentlemen. Over there, 24 points. After the break, a quick trip around the world. This is the world news game called 3.5 Corners. Teams, no yelling, be polite.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
In London, a beauty pageant next month is only open to a particular kind of woman.
English women, so they're all beautiful.
Girls with big hairy muffs.
I would like to back Jimoin up.
A 70s retrospective.
It's actually based on plastic surgery. It's for women who have openly had plastic surgery.
Well, how is that big hairy muffs? Who goes in and says, "Can I please have a big hairy muff put on?" It doesn't back Jimoin up.
Brazilians are called Brazilians because they represent the deforestation that's happening throughout Africa.
You know, here's a tip. You've got kids. If your son comes home and says, we've got to do a school project on a country, don't let him do Brazil. Because first thing he wants to do is Google Brazil. Brazil images.
It's already the top thing in Dad's history. That's the sad part about it.
The opposite of the Brazilian is the Australian. It's a lovely place, just a lot of bush.
At least you didn't say hot and dry.
No, you did.
I did.
Too much binge talk.
Oh, God, I'm going to giggle for days.
Could be northern Queensland, wet and windy.
I'm with several of the women out there at the moment. I empathise with you, with shaking of the heads in regards to this rather vulgar material.
Yeah. Same here.
My mum's watching this now, thinking, is he gay?
In Mexico, a brewery has created 2 beers exclusively for an interesting, important and very demanding community. Who is this community?
Midgets.
Oh, the celiacs.
Gays, lesbians, transvestites, the beer is only for them.
Thank you very much.
I
Yes,
think
you're
it's
right.
called, for the transvestites, it's called Not So Pure Blonde. I'm pretty sure. I read that during the week.
Yeah. It's like what's happened to friends of mine when you bring a hot-looking girl home in one of those countries and they actually turn out to be a man. It's like, I can't believe it's not beer.
Salamandra and Purple Hand are brewed with 100% organic honey and malt with a recipe that infuses the beer with a citrus flavour that appeals to the taste of the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender community.
I thought the point was that we all drink the same beer.
Yeah, apparently not. Well, in the US state of Georgia, a 20-month-old shaggy dog called Norman has become a star thanks to his special skill. What can Norman do?
Norman can ride a scooter and he looks so cute when he does it.
Thank you very much. Mikey Robbins does have a...
Show us Norman! Show us Norman!
There's Norman.
It looks like a priest. It looks like a
big crucifix.
Yeah. You know, imagine if dogs drank. Imagine other animals got drunk as well. Like, imagine having to put up with that coming home and everyone's in the kitchen. What's wrong? Dogs drunk again. You go down to the front room and there he is going rah 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 rah.
Well,
he's got his arm around the cat going.
It's actually happened before.
Oh, yeah.
Because I came home one night and there was a heap of dogs in my pool room playing pool and I took a photo. I said, this will never be seen again.
In Sydney, a doctor who was deregistered for supplying patients with medical marijuana has applied to have the ban lifted on products made from hemp seed. What are these products?
Joints?
Bongos?
No.
I think
the
food,
best-
isn't it?
Oh, no, the
suppositories.
best-
That's ice cream and stuff, isn't it?
The best would be burger rings because then you don't have to have them half an hour later.
But it's stuff like, it's ice cream,
Thanks, Dave.
cake
Yes.
and stuff, isn't
That's
it?
it, yep.
Geez, that'd be a vicious circle, wouldn't
I
it?
know, you get the munchies eating the munchies.
Oh, I'm stoned. I feel like I'm eating. Oh.
Ice cream, cake, you said, cannabis cake and something else.
Beer.
Suppositories.
Thank you very much, Kitty. I'll give you 2 points for that. After being satisfied there are no health concerns, Australia's food watchdog may give the go-ahead to cannabis cake, cannabis ice cream and cannabis beer. Dr. Andrew Catalaris is the man who wants to start producing the cannabis ice cream, cake and beer in the hope of creating an infinite munchies loop, as mentioned previously on this very show. We tried to interview Dr. Catalaris, but he was busy staring at a peg. Hemp seed is safe, nutritious and has micronutrients such as calcium, iron, zinc and thiamine. So it's the perfect breakfast cereal for people who want to get up and go straight back to bed. Yeah. Here's another one. Down for 6. Oh, them now on 46 points. Them closing the gap on 41 points. Ooh. After the break, little pricks. This is Little Pricks. Who can identify the famous faces hidden behind the balloons? Get a question right. You throw a dart and have a guess.
Paul, is one of those
Fitzy.
purple ones Randy?
It's like a whole bunch of different Muppet buttocks.
Fitzy and Jim, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Jim's won already, Little Pricks.
I may be small, but I have got a small belly.
Here we go. In Sydney, they're the Swans. What will they always be in South Melbourne?
Fitzy, the Bloods.
Thank you very much. Oh, take us into the game.
Can I have a crack, Paul?
Yep.
Oprah Winfrey.
Thank you very much. He has it, ladies and gentlemen. First throw.
George Bush.
One dart. Gets it right. 1,000 points.
Hey, hang on. That's not Oprah. Where's little tiny Gail? They're just friends, all right?
Who is the new Prime Minister of Ireland?
If I hit you with this dart, it wouldn't hurt.
That's funny.
You took a dart!
Who is the new Prime Minister of Ireland?
I've got no idea.
The Taoiseach. And he's the new guy, because the other guy... He's in behind this balloon. He's green.
Enda Kenny. Enda? Enda Kenny?
Enya.
Enya Kenny. For which meals do we all enjoy our Vegemite? For which meals do we all enjoy
Breakfast.
our Vegemite?
Fitzy, breakfast, lunch and tea.
Thank you very much, Fitzy. Have a crack. Whoa! That would hurt. That would hurt.
180.
Prince
That's
William.
Prince William. Prince William.
Thank you very much. Doing well. Do you remember how we're meant to play the game? We have about 1,000. You might hold on to your darts. You might... Whoa! No. Who won the 2010 Brownlow medal?
Fitzy, Chris Judd.
Thank you very much. Have a throw. What's the name of the American soldier who allegedly supplied WikiLeaks with 250,000 classified documents?
Gomer Pyle.
David or...
Yeah, it was David, yeah.
No.
Julian
No.
Assange, private.
No. We all know, don't we? We all know.
Let's start with Andrew.
Bradley Manning. Name a Kardashian sister.
Fitzy.
Yes.
Chloe.
Thank you very much. Have a throw. Who have you got? Any other Kardashian sisters? Name any of them.
Chloe.
Thank you very much.
Oh, bad. I'm quite happy with that.
Who is
Courtney.
Who is Australia's Olympic snowboard champion?
Fitzy.
Yes.
Tora Bright.
Thank you very much, Fitzy.
Go, Fitzy.
Oh, that's Justin Bieber. That's got to be Bieber.
Michael Jackson?
Thank you very much, Justin Bieber.
Well done.
What is the name of Barack Obama's wife?
Miss Obama.
Yes.
Michelle.
Thank you. Have a crack.
Let's go. Oh.
No.
Oh, can't
Sandra
see.
Bullock.
Can only see a mouth.
Sandra Bullock?
No. In which country did the ukulele originate?
Fitzy.
Yes.
Hawaii.
Thank you very much. Have a crack.
Oh, is that J-Lo?
Thank you very much, Fitzy. Has it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it.
Stand back. Stand back.
Oh, here we go.
Strange but true is next. Time to call last drinks on Strange but True. The clues were the horse.
Nay.
We also have the shot glasses, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I want to take you to
Bonito. This is thrilling.
Look at that. Hot stuff. Oh, well done.
We also have the rubber gloves.
I've got the chicken.
Yes.
And I've got the flame grilled chicken. Oh, wait, I've got another one.
Reindeer.
The blender.
He's so gorgeous, isn't he? I loved him on Big Brother.
Ready to go, everyone.
There's no soy in there. Where's the other soy?
Put your hand in there, Dave. Oh, yeah, that's working a treat. Yeah. We also have the food stall.
Ready to clap?
A master craftsman. And finally, this.
Stars of the Melbourne Comedy Festival. They're doing a show called Midnight. It's Sammy J and Randy.
Yeah! Randy on the axe, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for some fine axe work. Come on. This is it. It's time for you to go to the wire.
The TV show?
That's a metaphor, I think.
You will hit, cause you got the burning desire.
It's a time. You got the horn, so why don't you blow it?
What's he talking about?
Oral sex.
Oral sex, I thought so. You are fine. You're filthy cute and baby, you know it.
You know it.
You know it. Take this shit up and do it, Sammy.
Cream.
Yeah.
Get on top.
Do it.
Cream. You will come.
Take it.
Cream.
Don't you ever
stop. Cream. Sugar.
Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Commitment! Maybe we should go.
I'll call a cab.
I think we should go. All right.
Thanks, Randy.
Thank you very much! Good night, thank you!
Do we have an answer?
So obviously it's got something to do with an equine friend.
Something to do with racing. I said something to do with instead of wearing stupid hats at the races, they're going to wear stupid gloves. I love watching. You know when you see a girl going to you see girls dress up going to the races, and then you see the same girls coming home from the races.
It's like before and after, isn't it?
Yeah. Some of them look like they've been in the race.
It's not anything to do with eating horses. It's not about the French or anything like that, because they love to eat a horse, the French.
I've eaten horse prosciutto and it tastes like prosciutto. It's like jockey aftertaste, but...
No, I think I've heard a story.
Here we go.
And it's got to do with the Kiwis. There's a festival that they have over there. Now, I've heard that over the years they try to outdo each other with some of the menu. So they might have scorpion milkshakes or jellyfish Chico rolls. And
Or like cow penis or whatever.
Cow penis, I would stop you there. The cow traditionally doesn't have a penis.
It's a delicacy.
it's very
Actually, that's not true. It may have one every so often.
I don't know.
because we've got horse, we've got a cocktail, they've been having shots of horse semen.
Get out, come on, too far, out.
And unfortunately, my wife had one, and we've just had our first foal, everyone, which was... And apparently, because it was shots, it was lip, sip, suck, and then just make sure you wipe your chin at the end, so...
They have it, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Visitors to the recent Wild Foods Festival in New Zealand got the chance to sample a range of gastronomic delights, including raw scorpions, chocolate-covered beetles, and the big one, shots of flavoured horse semen. After all, who hasn't sipped a cocktail and thought to themselves, it's nice, but it needs more animal jizz?
Actually...
Connoisseurs say the drink has an excellent kick with a grassy aftertaste that lingers on the palate a little longer than you'd like it to.
I want to see this on Farmer Wants a Wife. Farmer wants a shot.
So in the top paddock tonight, Claire Hooper, Ryan Fitzgerald and Dave O'Neill scored a juicy 1,074 points. Beating off Mikey Robbins, Kitty Flanagan and Jimoin on 61 points. ten.com.au/GNW is the address to get the podcast, see the extra stuff, or put a bet on Mikey for the Golden Slipper. Next Monday is the Melbourne International Comedy Festival Gala, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with our own festival extravaganza. If you see one satirical news show this year that might catch fire, see this one. So we say, this Milo tastes funny. And leave you with the good news for the week ahead. On Wednesday, Brisbane will host the Australian Dental Congress. Apparently, dinner will be filling. In Hobart, it's the 24-hour mega swim, also known as Escape from Hobart. At his trial in Italy, Silvio Berlusconi will claim he wasn't having sex with an underage prostitute. He was doing the bunga bunga hokey pokey. He just happened to be sprung at the verse where you put your withered genitalia in. You put your withered genitalia out, you put your withered genitalia in, and you shake it all. Oh, it's fallen. And Nintendo will release the 3DS, the first handheld three-dimensional gaming device that doesn't require 3D glasses, also known as a ball.